walk as the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's Drafts, your new homegrown.
Hello good people and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts, especially my 5 new subscribers, one of which is my wife, which I'm very thankful of. Now, before we get started, I actually already did the draft, but my sound wasn't on. So the first 10 minutes I will be soundless, and then someone on, thankfully, on the stream pointed out that my sound wasn't on. So if you want to see my draft, you can just watch the first few minutes. If you want to get to the sound bit, I think you should skip like 10 minutes into the drafting part, and then you will have sound. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this draft. How's this? Wow, okay. So, thank you a lot for coming in to check the audio. I'm not sure what happened there. So I guess this is pretty much what's happening now. Thank you a lot for pointing it out. I'm not sure why that happened. So for all those who just joined me on YouTube as well, I'm sorry for the audio lacking. I will put it in the description. And I will do my welcoming and stuff that I did before. Let's just get on with the draft first. There's this card, which is maybe worth splashing. White. But there's also this Attune Hunter and the Saga Wildling. Let's just not take too much risk and go for the Wildling here for fixing purposes. Or the Attuned Hunter. This is difficult. I'm going for the Attuned Hunter. Let's just assume that we're not going to splash anything and we're just going to play Teamer. And now we get the spell. Okay, well, we are splashing black, but we're not splashing anything else. Wow. What on earth is happening? Fourth big mana regent. Yeah, we're slamming that. Now with Ureni and the mana regent, we want to make sure that we have some kind of ramp. I'll take another Wayfarer. I think we will get the land or the champion later on. We just need 2 drops, but I would love to get some of the Dragonstorm globes, but we're not seeing any. Now I'm picking the Wildling, simply because it helps with the mana. I also wouldn't mind to have the Exile. Okay. Pummeler is pretty decent. There's also an Evolving Wilds. Let's just check. I think our lands are looking pretty decent for splashing black. We might get the other one around as well. We have plenty of 2 drops, I think. I'm going to take the Pummeler. Well, Teamer land, slamming it over the Tawny back. I told you that well, you didn't hear me, but I said before that we could get like 3 of these because no one's picking them. Man, what a dud. I'm very happy that you're here, by the way. So welcome to the stream. I think it's your first time here. You were of significant importance here. I might take the Rejuvenator, simply because we might need some kind of ramp here. And we do have ways to put counters on this thing, which makes it even more ramp. No Dragonstorm globes just yet. I'm not sure if the Essence Anchor is good enough for our deck. We have 2 Wayfarers which might trigger it. One. Well, we could get a Right of Renewal now. I'll just take it. Don't think we will play that. Now we need some kind of ramp, and then I think we're good. Unfortunately, no ramp in this pack. There's an Evolving Wilds, which could be good. There's also this Champion of Dusan. I think this one might come around. Not many people are doing blue-green. I'm going to take the Evolving Wilds, simply for the mana purposes. Yeah, I should really check my audio the next time. I just always assume it's on. I'm not even sure why it's off. So you have seen me drafting probably, but not heard my amazing important comments. I'm just wondering if it's worth splashing this. Well, maybe if we get another one. Did we just not? Oh, we got the Evolving Wilds. Roamer's Routine is okay. We don't have a lot of removal. I think it's worth playing it. Yeah, it also works nicely with the Attuned Hunter. Now we have a Lion Wait, which is very good. I will take it, but We're kind of missing missing the Dragonstorm globes, but this is a deck pretty much. We have all the fixing, we have some ramp, we have some graveyard stuff, we have some self-mill, we have quite a lot of self-mill, by the way. I'm not even sure if I need the Sentinel. Oh, I think that's very good for us as a top end card. We will probably mill something huge, and if we can return it on turn 6, that's amazing. So I'm taking this. It seems like we're going to go 4 colors. Now, we were already in these colors, and I think this is a very good card, so I'm taking it. Unfortunately, no Dragonstorm globes, but I think with this top end we will be good. And now let's just pick up any fixing that we might still be able to get. Don't think I really care about any of this. I think this is going to be our deck. Can you imagine this draft going very well? And I'm just missing the first, what is it? 10 minutes of audio. Maybe a tap land for white would be nice. Yeah, I'll take another wildling. This is an absolute powerhouse. The only thing that we are missing is the fixing. We could play this land. I don't think we need any more playables. Maybe the Tawny back is better since we can discard something. Champion of Dusan. I do need to do some checking after this. This is number 5, I think. As I said before, I did say it that we would get many, but that's only for the people that read lips, I guess. So the thing I'm wondering now is if maybe we have too much self-mill with this one as well. Alright, well, let's do some fixing here. I have not seen any Dragonstorm Globe. Praiser is good, Attuned Hunter is good, Sage is good. Teamer Battlecry is an absolute beating. Might want to play one fewer of this, because with a Wayfarer we will have a lot of self-mill. I want to have those, so we're mostly green. Do we need a white? Probably, to be able to find it. How good will the ramp from this be? I think pretty crucial for what we have. We need to cut 2 more cards. I don't think we need the Sentinel. And don't think we need the Whisper. So we want to have green mostly. One of each. I think I want more green than blue. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 blue, 9 green. We have 1, 2, 3, 7 blue. Well, maybe it was just fine like this. Okay, and let's just get this party started. I'm not sure how good the deck is. We have some pretty bonkers cards. I just hope the mana works out and that we don't mill ourselves. I think that's the most important thing. And it's unfortunate that we didn't see any of the Dragonstorm globes. But thanks again for pointing out the audio thing. Opponent goes first. I hope to draw green so that I can at least use the evolving wilds for something different than green. Okay, that's unfortunate, so I think we have to use it on a green source. Classic Magic the Gathering. Okay, well, he's playing aggressive colors, but nothing aggressive just yet. Let's hope we can find some black or red source, but hopefully black. I'll just go for the tawny back. We can play it next turn. Don't need any more islands. We just need to get to the late game. I think that's pretty much it. Okay, so there's a white source. I will play it. Now let's just play the tawny back because it's also a good blocker. And so we can, I think we're going to discard that. We can use the lie in wait whenever we want. And that's a good effect to do anyhow. 4 mana. Ouch. Yeah, we are going to take quite a beating here. Yeesh. I think I have to chump here. But this is not looking good. Okay, so there's a red source. I think we have to bounce the practitioner. But we're still quite some mana away and we are lacking the black source. We've got a lot of dragons to find us the swamp, but seems not to be happening. And I don't think we have 3 more turns. I mean, Ureni is just pretty much instant win. But we need to have some kind of creature and exile and stuff. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's going to hurt. We need a swamp from the top. Wow, this is actually pretty terrible. We can return that, I think we have to. Wow, that top deck. Oh, still no black source. Oh, well, this is over. Oh, that was dreadful. Such a powerhouse, but no swamp. Okay. Do we need to put in 1 more swamp? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we were just unlucky. 6, 7 with a wildling. Okay. Okay, well, maybe it was not a good keep, but I think that maybe I should have just searched for a swamp, simply because the chance of us drawing a green source are quite big. Let's hope to have some fixing in our opening hand. Same thing again. Ugh, well, at least I'm just going to find a green source for the wildling. What's up with all the islands? Maybe I should have more. Maybe I should have more forests than islands in the deck. So many tap lands as well, but we're not really drawing them. Let's do this first. Put something on the board. We still have some draw steps to draw other colors of lands. Yep, that's a good card. So I think we want to get swamp mostly. Please don't mill my swamp. Okay, well that's fine. It is a bit risky to, of course, mill yourself, but I think it's pretty much what we need here. Okay, well. I think we go Wayfarer first. Hope to hit something. Okay, I'll just go for the plains, even though I can no longer exile this turn. Okay, so I am probably just going to use the omen of it anyway, simply to find the black source, and then we can, well, depends on what we draw. If we can play this on turn 6, I think we're good. I think I'm just going to keep milling myself. I mean, we could mill useful lands, but we could also mill useful cards. Do we want him to draw cards? I think it's not worth jumping. So we can do an exile, but I'm not sure how good that is. At this point I don't really need green, so I'm just going to I'm going to use this to find another green source, and then we can just use the pummeler, I think. Let's just do this first. Okay. And next turn we have a pretty decent turn with the Regent, unless he keeps up counter spell mana. I don't think we have lethal. 4, 5, we can deal 10. Okay, well I'm let's just see what he has. Maybe he has Death Touch, then we're really screwed. That would be terrible. Okay. So his thing still dies, and he can kill probably the hunter. Yeah, let's just go River Reach. I think it's still the best play. There was a black source. So now we need a red source. I think we could find with a Wayfarer. And if he has an answer for the River Regent, yeah, he does. Well, he is killing our bombs. I would like to get the thing that... yeah, I'm going to need a red source now. I think this deck is very powerful, but it's not yet coming all together. Okay, so it seems like we can get in for a free swing next turn. Maybe we'll keep up the exile. Okay, so there's a black source. Let's just do Wayfarer first. Maybe we'll... Okay, so that's not a bomb that's been milled. At some point I don't want to mill anymore, because we didn't... What I was going to say, we didn't use the find that thing yet. Return target creature with indestructible and hexproof, and we do have the mana for it now, so I'm just not going to risk milling myself. And I hope he plays a big creature that we can just exile. Yeah, that's good enough for me. This is looking very good now. Cannot surveil, unfortunately. I don't think I'm going... I think I should play the Tony back, perhaps. I'm not even sure. Just as a threat. No, I think we're good. I just want to use this to discard a land if I top deck it. And you will see if I use this, I will be forced to discard a crazy good card. Okay. I mean, we have Urenis and we have all kinds of stuff. Do you think he has a counterspell? He might. Let's just play this first. Maybe he will counter this. This will be one cheaper, so let me just... I need white. I don't need red. Yeah, let's just play it like this. Doesn't seem like he has a counterspell. Okay, good game. So there was actually the card that I was digging for. And that felt nice. Felt pretty good to reanimate your big dude. Now, of course, we have plenty of big stuff to reanimate. Let's continue. I think we drafted a very good deck. Very powerful. Now it's just up to me to make sure that it works. Doesn't seem great, but the Devotee will do some fixing. Ureni will probably be put in the graveyard by the Tawny back. And then we just hope that he doesn't have any exile graveyard stuff. Okay. Against red-white, I think the Devotee is still the best play. Because then we can play the Tawny back for sure on turn 3. That's also a very good card to discard, by the way. Maybe I will. Get to 8 mana, 6 more turns. Let's just see what we draw first. Yeah. Next turn we can do Sage or Caves and Wayfarer. But it would be nice to top deck the dude that ramps us. Okay, well, he's not going very fast. Seems like we can do a semi-free attack here. I think one Wayfarer is enough, so I'm just not going to use the Sage just yet. Oh, there's our ramped guy, unfortunately. We milled him. Maybe we can return him at some point. He has the globe. Good for him. He has the Sage. Very good for him. Okay. Drawing many lands, unfortunately. He'll probably jump with one bird, I assume. 3 more turns for Ureni, and I just want to make sure that he's tapped out, since I don't want this to be countered. And maybe we will draw the, what is it? The ability to return permanents from the graveyard. Oh my goodness, he's going in aggressive. Makes sense, he's gaining 4 every turn. Wayfarer is going to die, I think. Okay, big elephant. That's a good thing to bounce. Let's just do this first. Okay, no land. So we can deal 9. I think I'd rather bounce the elephant here. We need 1 more land and 2 more turns. I think it's too slow here. I mean, the chance of us top decking a land is also very small. And we're pretty much dead with the... Oh man. I think we're dead. He deals double damage, so this is, yeah, this is lethal. Oh. If only we could just draw some kind of ramp, but we couldn't. Yeah. Oh man. Such a powerhouse, but it's just not working. I think we're weak against aggressive decks anyway. Might be the last game for this amazing deck. Must say I'm very surprised, but you can't win them all. If only we could have picked up some Dragonstorm globes. I would have loved to play those. Maybe the trawlers would have been good in this deck, simply to return any big instant that we... Oh, the Perenation that we could mill. Maybe it would be good. Okay, yeah, this is a keep. Now let's just hope that we draw one of the dragons again, simply to do something with the mana. Prior would be finding a red source. Okay. I will take it. I think, for the reason that I'm playing this deck, I think the red-white decks, maybe splashing black, are the strongest decks, simply because you can often beat someone down fast enough before they can play any dragon. Especially if they're as sad as me. And don't have a Dragonstorm Globe. Now next turn I could do Exile and Wayfarer. Maybe that would be the best thing to do. Simply because I don't need the thing just yet. That's a decent turn 5 play. I don't want him to counter this. So let's just try this. Hopefully hit a land. Yes, there we go. Pump the Hunter. And I believe now we're just going to keep up the Exile for anything that he plays on turn 4. And we can play the Wildling on turn 5. We've got all the colors but white. And I will behold a dragon. I don't really care about this damage. Man, we can make this thing huge. Question is, do we do it? I think we just go for it. We're at 19. So this triggers, it puts, okay, it's a 9/9. I guess that works. 9/9 Trampler, that's good. Keeping up this, we have a destroy spell. I mean, we never know what he has. And we can discard a card when you do a return to a creature card or land card from grave to your hand. So we could return the Battle Crier. That's pretty decent. Most damage in red-white is kill spells are damage based. So I think he could bounce this or maybe exile it. I think that's the best removal that he can have. But if he just plays a big blocker, I think we still win. Okay, good game. That was sick. Casually make a 4/4 into a 9/9. That's amazing. Alright. Well, we do have it, but we just need to keep it up. Then again, the 2 losses, maybe I also kept a bad hand, but we had some mana problems with the colors and stuff like that. And with the other one, I think I actually misplayed. I should have bounced his... Yeah, in the previous game I should have bounced his enchant but not the elephant, so that he didn't have the trigger on double damage next turn. So that was actually my own mistake. Yeah, I'm keeping. Hope to find a blue with the Wayfarer. Chances are quite big, but you never know. Or maybe find the dragon that can help us. Now finding a blue would be amazing with the Appraiser. Amazing. It's coming all together. It's all coming together. Next turn Appraiser, hopefully into a land again. Don't really care about which land because the familiar I want to play it. Yep. We can return that later on. So we can do the Sage, but I don't think I want to. I'm just keeping up the familiar. He's probably going to play something big, I hope. And if he doesn't, we can just bounce the Pack Beast at the end of turn. Oh, I could have, yeah, I could have flashed it in simply to block the Pack Beast. But yeah, let's just do this. A card with a counter on it, as in a permanent card with a counter on it, is amazing. Alright, now let's not get hasty. I think we just build out the board. I want to use my mana most efficiently. Could use your right of your renewal is not good yet. I want to use that later, so I'm just going to do this first. See if we hit some other stuff that we could renew. Yeah, I want to have that. And I'll just go for the Devotee, simply because it's a good blocker. And now we can just block the Pack Beast with whatever. Next turn we can go right of renewal plus... Okay. Well, I guess we're just... don't really care about this. We can return anything. So we could even return the familiar if he kills it. As long as the Pack Beast dies, I'm happy. Sure. Wow, he has another spell. Wow, indestructible. Well, it only kills the Appraiser, I think. So now we can do the Attuned Hunter and the Thing of the Fang again. If he attacks with the Pack Beast again, I'm just going to put all these in front of it. Okay, he might not attack. He is doing some nice stuff here. Okay, so we could bounce that. Ureni is nice. We're lacking 2 mana. This costs 5. Let's just make this thing huge. Next turn we can go Sage into that. I think that's good enough. Now we just need to hit lands. I could use the Right of Renewal to find to get the Evolving Wilds too. Yeah, it has reach. So that's one more land. Still not the most efficient mana stuff here, but I'll just go for the even better play than last turn. And I guess we start jamming with a 13-13. Okay, well I might use the Right of Renewal next turn to get the land. And now I'm just blocking everything. I mean, I cannot block the dragon. But, okay, good game. So this is what I expected the deck to do. And I'm happy that at least the past 2 games it kind of happened. But yeah, I regret bouncing the elephant. I shouldn't have bounced the elephant. With this game, it's just everything matters, which makes it an amazing game, but also makes it a very annoying game when you're drinking red wine and stuff. I'm going to mulligan this. Green, yeah, this looks better. I guess I'll get rid of the technique. I mean, we could even play this on turn 4 if we have to. I just want to hit my lands. Okay. So now we just need white and black. I think I'll go Evolving Wilds. First play the Wayfarer to see what we hit. If we hit Plains or Swamp, I'll find whatever is missing with the Evolving Wilds. Oh, Ureni. Why? So this gives... Yeah, let's just go for Swamp, because I think we need that the most. But I would love to find the Perenation, simply so that we can reanimate the Ureni. And we also have the Saga, by the way, that can destroy something and return a permanent card. Okay. Speaking of the devil, do I kill that? I don't think I do, actually. Simply, I rather kill what he plays next turn. Yeah. So it will probably be, okay, well, something like that. He's got another play. I hope he plays it out so that we cannot be countered. Could just use the pummeler next turn as well. Okay, yeah, I'm just not going to fall for it. Let's just go pummeler onto Wayfarer, because he cannot counter it, and now we can just start attacking for 4, which is pretty decent. Next turn we can bounce 2 of his things if he taps out, unless he plays the big old War Dragon, which will be very, very annoying. If he does play the War Dragon, I'll just try to kill it with the Awaken the Honored Dead, and soon I can return the Ureni. Okay, not too scared of that actually. He's got 4 mana left. Wow. Okay, well, most definitely just going to play this. Return that, and I think one of the devotees, so that I can attack again, and this is a big tempo play. And depending on what he plays, we might have lethal next turn. And he doesn't have any swamps, so he can only play one of them. But he might just sacrifice something to exile our big dragon, which would be sad. Okay, so we are killing that. Then I guess just attacking with the Wayfarer too, simply because then he has to double block. So he does have to block that one. He could jump. He can block that one, then he has to jump like that. We think he takes 6. So he has to block that one. He can block it with the Artisan, with the Devotee, and then he blocks that one. Yeah, I think I don't really care about the Wayfarer dying if he blocks like that. I think he wants to double block that one anyway. But he does have a flying creature next turn, so we won't have lethal. Okay, so we can just trade into that if we want. It's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, let's just attack. You may discard a card, so I'm just going to keep up the island to discard next turn. You may discard card when you return target creature card or land card from your game to your hand. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 mana. Ureni is 1 cheaper, so I think we'll just go Ureni. Okay. He has to have a lot of stuff here, otherwise this Wayfarer might just be lethal. Because of course I'm going to return the Ureni. And we can... Okay, so we don't have lethal. That's a good play from him. Yeah, let's just go Ureni. I think it's the obvious play here. It's only creatures, right? Actually, any number of target creature and/or planeswalkers. Let's just deal a lot of damage to that. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to say nice. I didn't mean to. Yeah. Yeah, we got this. Surveyor. I mean, we didn't win yet. I mean, this doesn't have... Okay. Again, with the last game as well. I mean, my last draft. It started very slowly and painfully, and now it's picking up speed and it's doing well. I did make one mistake, and also maybe I had one bad keep. Right, the mighty against the mighty. 2 colors. We have an exile as well, and the climber. We are on the draw. Why? That's like the last card I want to see, at least at this point in the game. Okay, so we got green, which is good. I'm going to use the anchor, I think, a lot. But we will be taking some damage. Oh, he's got some strong cards. I'm not sure why he wouldn't just attack first. Now I'm definitely blocking. So we want to have a creature in the graveyard for the lie in wait. So this anchor is hopefully going to get us a land. Okay, well, wasn't hoping to do that. We need a big dude in the graveyard. This is going to surveil land to the top. Then I'm going to play the Tawny back. Get rid of the Ureni. Oh. He's probably going to get rid of the lion weight, I guess. And now he has much stronger attacks too. So I fear this will be very, very unfortunate for us. If he hadn't taken the lion weight, we could have had a trigger and stuff like that. Now we just need land and we have to block with the Tawny back. Land, please. Oh my goodness. Yeesh. Well, at least we get a zombie, which is good. Oh, we don't get a zombie. What is this? Well, I don't think we can actually win this now anymore. Now we mill a land. Oh my goodness. This is just bad luck. We've milled both the lands that we needed, and we've pretty much done anything but useful stuff for the other ones. And now we're just too far behind. We have to chomp. goodness. Yeah. This is definitely over. Oh, so sad. If we had hit a land, what a different game this would have been. And now it's just too late, I think. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Oh. Just hitting no lands. Well, anyway. We went okay. I must say I expected a lot more from this deck. We went 4-3 after some very unfortunate losses. Mana wasn't great. But I cannot complain. We raised in the ranks just a tiny bit. Thank you for joining me. And I hope to see you the next time again. Goodbye.
Grab the card, shuffle dreams in the palms. Dad's drafts roll heavy, we bombing like psalms. Stacks on the table, strategies the flex. Running these lines like counterspell checks. Dad drafts in the zone, pulling rares from the throne. Mana on the stack, magic seeds we've sown. From poppers to planeswalkers, the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown.